Hello friends, Shelley here, the Youth and Family Program Coordinator. I'm here today to share with you our Bible reading from Taking Faith Home, the tool we're using as part of church to learn, grow, and practice our faith every day. If you have your Bible nearby, go ahead and grab it and you can follow along with our reading or even read out loud along with me. As a reminder from our Taking Faith Home program, our theme for the week is Followers of Jesus Take Up the Cross. And for Wednesday, the reading comes from Acts chapter 17, verses 1 through 9. When they had passed through Amphipolis and Ampolina, they came to Thessalonica, where there was a Jewish synagogue. As his custom was, Paul went into the synagogue, and on 3 Sabbath days he reasoned with them from the scriptures, explaining and proving that the Christ had to suffer and rise from the dead. This Jesus I am proclaiming to you is the Christ, he said. Some of the Jews were persuaded and joined Paul and Silas, as did a large number of God-fearing Greeks and not a few prominent women. But the Jews were jealous, so they rounded up some bad characters from the marketplace, formed a mob, and started a riot in the city. They rushed to Jason's house in order to search for Paul and Silas, in order to bring them out to the crowd. But when they did not find them, they dragged Jason and some other brothers before the city officials, shouting, "These men who have caused trouble all over the world have now come here, and Jason has welcomed them into his house. They are all defying Caesar's decrees, saying that there is another king, one called Jesus." When they heard this, the crowd and the city officials were thrown into turmoil. Then they made Jason and the others post bond and let them go. So how do you think that reading today relates to our theme of followers of Jesus take up the cross? Did you hear in there some stories about what Paul and Silas were telling, which was maybe their version of taking up the cross that Jesus wanted them to? Those might be some good things to talk about with somebody close, a friend, a family member, maybe a grandparent, somebody at church. Another option is you can always write down your ideas or things that you think of as you read it, or things that maybe you think might relate to what's going on around you in your world. And there's always the option that you can talk to God about what you think and what you take from these readings as you pray. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk again real soon.